All right, so welcome back to the channel. Just doing a quick recap. We're up 141 bucks on the day. We made a quick trade on TQQ, which puts us up 11,000 on the year, which is really nice. And what I wanted to do is I just wanted to discuss the trade real quick, and then I'm going to go into where I am currently going to invest a little bit more money just for the long term. So really quick, right here, you can see that it broke out and I was waiting for it to break this level again, the 41.5. It sold off to 40.9 and then it went back up here to 41.5 and then I bought the breakout between 40.5 and then sold up here around the 41.7 range. So I made a nice 150 bones. That was a nice gain. That's what we're looking for. Quick in and out. We're just try to keep the consistency and that's it. So now moving forward, I'm adding $2,500 to FXAIX, which I have in my previous videos where I discuss it and I just go over why I think S&P 500 is like one of the best funds you could possibly have. So I'm just being transparent. I'm adding $2,500 to my existing fund because it sold off from highs of 170, 165. It looks like it was at 165 all the way down to 145 now. So I think it's time to start dollar cost averaging into this. And that's a good add, a good nice little chunk to add in. The next one that I'm going to be adding to is going to be, let me see. It's going to be the growth fund. Let me see if I have it in here because I believe I typed it in. There it is. And what it's going to be is the FSPGX, which is the growth fund. And all it is the large cap index fund that follows, pretty much mirrors the S&P 500. But the difference is that almost 48% of the fund is only in 10 companies, which is like Tesla, Amazon, Microsoft, Nvidia, Apple. So it's just following the big dogs. And this is a new fund. So I'm going to start just $2,500. I'm going to add to this the initial investment. And it was trading at like $30 a share, and now it is trading at $23 to $24. So hopefully today's not too much of a green day because when you buy these mutual funds, it fills at the end of the day. But I think this would be a good time to start buying into these because we have those nice dips from almost $31 down to 24, and then the S&P 500 down 170, 165 down to 145. I want to start adding to them. On another note, just looking at QQQ, it looks like it's potentially reversing over here, which we'll have to see. We did have shares below, and we're kind of like, oh, we sold, but it's okay. Sometimes you sell early, but as long as you have the consistency, I think that's what is most important, and that's what you kind of want to focus on. So I'm just happy I'm green on the day. I'm going to be grateful for it. And yeah, I could have made more, but I also could have lost too. So just got to be grateful for the days you get if you're going to be day trading, and just slowly keep adding all of these gains to index funds so you can watch them grow accordingly. Now watching QQQ, realistically, it looks like it's very bullish today, but just be very careful. You got Powell speaking tomorrow. And when you look at the 6-month, you look at the 200 EMA is 358. So it's not even anywhere near that. So it's still bearish. But I mean, I'm definitely not against building a position at these levels. And then you have the orange, which is your 20 EMA at 336. So most likely QQQ, the max is probably going to go today's 328, unless it just goes bananas. But we'll see what happens. It's stuck at the 324 range right now, and it has a couple layers to get through because it's completely bearish still. We're still in technically, I guess, in a bear market, you could say, just because we're entering the second half the second quarter where basically everything's just been selling off. But good opportunities here to buy long term as well with QQQ. I haven't done them long term. I was thinking about it. Maybe I'll add to them as well. But I'm really just adding to the S&P 500 plus those growth funds because they're just so concentrated. So I feel that when the market recovers, the big guys like Microsoft, Tesla, and Amazon and all them are going to recover first. So I'd rather ride that wave up with them. But this is definitely something you could be looking into as well. That's just a quick recap. Made some money. Trying to keep this consistently. We're trying to get as green as we can, obviously. And just consistency is key here. So that's all I have for today. If you feel like you learned something, please like and subscribe.